Reimu and Marisa are the protagonists of the Touhou series and appear as playable characters in all the original Danmaku games. In Touhou Lost World, their special Ultra Festival variants, Lunar Shaman and Lunar Enchanter, are having a rerun banner. This is the first time that two Ultra Festivals are featured together on the same banner, meaning that on each pull, you have a chance to get either one of them. Enchanter is great for doing a lot of damage on turn 1 with a powerful last word, which is strong enough to solo Witch of Scarlet Dreams in one turn. As the queen of full auto, she had a rude awakening when auto replay came knocking on her doorstep. But don't count her out, she still has some tricks up her sleeve. Her spell cards have plenty of elements, with mostly solo star breaks and mostly all fire breaks. They also inflict burn on all targets, which has the effect of reducing enemies' yin defense. She takes advantage of this with her specular last word, which pits her yang attack against enemies' yin defense. She also has built-in accuracy on her spell card too and her last word, which is always nice. Her skills also grant her accuracy, as well as a lot of crit and yang support for her party. She also gains 1.25 spirit power as well as an additional 0.25 for her party. Every turn, she also burns one random target and generates 0.25 spirit power from her passives. Shaman is quite the opposite from Enchanter. Her turn 1 damage isn't great, but in longer fights and with the right setup, she can pump out loads of damage. She also boasts great survivability, which makes her an excellent unit for harder content. Like Enchanter, her spellcards have plenty of elements, with mostly solo targeting sunbreaks and mostly all targeting wood breaks. Her spellcards also grant her agility or defense buffs. She takes full advantage of this, with both hard and slicing scaling on her last word. Finally, she has a little bit of synergy with Enchanter, with her spellcard 2 and last word being able to break burn barriers. But because that spellcard is solo targeting, and you don't really want to waste your last word to break burn, this isn't always very practical. Shaman's skills are the source of her defensive capabilities. On top of her 70% self-heal, she also boosts her yang attack as well as her party's agility and defenses. She also gets focus up on grace and 3 out of 4 times when she's attacked. Just like the other mechs, she grants her party 0.25 spirit power and another 0.25 for herself. Finally, every turn, she restores 20% of her health and has a 50% chance to gain 1 barrier. Combined with her focus up, this makes her an excellent tank. Overall, I really like the way they designed these two characters. Marisa fights with huge firepower and flashy spellcard attacks, while Reimu takes her time to outsmart and trap her opponent. The burn and burn breaking synergy between these characters is a subtle nod to Reimu and Marisa's relationship not only as rivals but as friends. So, with all this in mind, are they worth pulling? If you really like these two friends, now is a good time to grab them both. However, with the first anniversary coming soon, I would expect them to release some new and powerful Super Festival characters. So if you're just looking for the best units, it might be wise to hold on to your cubes and divine dolls.